Universal Basic Income, or UBI, is one of the most debated ideas in modern sociology and economics. At its core, it's the idea that every individual, regardless of employment status, should receive a guaranteed regular income from the government to cover basic needs like food, shelter, and clothing. But this isn't a new idea. Thinkers as far back as Thomas Paine in the 18th century argued that citizens should receive financial support as compensation for shared natural resources. In the 20th century, economists like Milton Friedman proposed a negative income tax as a form of guaranteed income, while sociologists and philosophers framed UBI as a response to inequality and the social consequences of capitalism. From a sociological timeline, the debate intensified during the late 20th and early 21st century, when globalization, automation, and the decline of stable industrial jobs reshaped labor markets. Contemporary thinkers like Guy Standing described the rise of the precariat, a new social class characterized by insecurity, unstable work, and lack of benefits. UBI is seen as a way to provide stability in an uncertain world. Sociologically, UBI ties into key terms like welfare state, social contract, post-industrial society, and redistribution of resources. Critics argue from a functionalist perspective that work gives structure and purpose, and UBI may discourage labor. But conflict theorists highlight how inequality in wealth and power demands redistribution. Feminist scholars also note that UBI could recognize unpaid labor, such as caregiving, that traditionally goes unnoticed in the economy. Real-life experiments make this debate even more interesting. Finland ran a 2-year trial in 2017, giving unemployed citizens a monthly payment regardless of whether they found work. Results showed improved well-being and life satisfaction, though employment effects were limited. In Canada and the US, smaller experiments have tested similar ideas, and more recently, discussions about UBI grew stronger during the COVID-19 pandemic as governments introduced temporary income support. Food for thought: what would society look like if survival wasn't tied to employment? Would people become less motivated or more creative and innovative? Could UBI reduce poverty and inequality? Or would it widen divisions if only some nations could afford it? UBI challenges us to rethink the meaning of work, value, and fairness in society. Whether it's a utopian dream or a realistic solution, it sparks a sociological conversation about how resources are shared in a rapidly changing world. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your support helps this channel grow and brings more sociological insights straight to you.